And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are going to play Small Town America, the game created by ERMNY, last updated on the 19th of July, 2022. It's take a road trip off the beaten track to explore America's smaller cities and towns, from old New England mill towns to sleepy Gulf Coast villages, scenic Rocky Mountain retreats, California beach towns, and everything in between. You won't find New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, or any of the 40 largest U.S. cities here, but you might find some ideas for your next road trip of the United States. Yeah. So more than 6,000 hand-selected locations. So this is going to be a pretty fun one. Small Town America. I know this somebody had requested this one. They want to see this. Somebody that is, I don't believe, from the United States, which is always cool. I know not many of you want me to play this game or play United States-based games too often, but I like playing them. I'm from the United States. Small Town America, quite different from the large cities. And yeah, to be honest, you're going to find some probably great ideas for your next road trip. Maybe. I always think Small Town America is where we're going to find a lot of down-to-earth people. Not to say there's great people in large cities. You find people that are pretty real and down-to-earth. So this is going to be a fun one. We'll give this one a like. Over 1,000 plus locations, over 3,000 people have explored this map. And we're going to get into this one, and we're going to do a moving, painting, zooming lab, but a 3-minute round time. And as always, the play-along link will be in the description below. By the way, comment down below if you're from the United States or from around the world. If you've been to the United States, and what town have you been to? Have you been to a small town? Or are you from a small town in America? Comment down below where you're from. If you're from the United States, small town. If you've been to a small town in the United States, or what your favorite small town in the United States is. For me, there's a lot of them, from Bar Harbor, Maine, to Wall, South Dakota, to Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I've got a lot of them. Maybe I'll say it. Maybe if we've been to a small town in this game, maybe I'll let you know that I've been there. And let's get into this game. Enough of me talking, and let's find out where we are. Okay, so this seems very East Coast-ish to me. The green and the bank. Yeah, these types of buildings are very eastern, northeastern. And this looks like maybe Delaware plates, perhaps. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what it looks like. An interesting town, this. We've got, yes, there's the state of Delaware, Liguori, and Morris. So what town? And I have been to Delaware. In fact, I've been to Delaware recently in the past month. So, but is this a small town? What small town is this? This is an interesting town. Could this be... Oh, look at that. There is the flag of Sweden. I feel like this could be like Newark, Delaware or something. But let's go this way. 2 minutes to go. State Street. We've got Schmittinger and Rodriguez. A lot of attorneys here in this town. A lot of litigation, I guess. So maybe this is a... Could this be Dover, Delaware? Could this be the state capital? Not really sure. This is a town I should probably visit. Okay, what do we have? We've got... Okay. Christ Episcopal Church. Department of State. So East Water Street. This has to be Dover, Delaware. Let's just go back. I'm going to say this is the capital of Delaware. Nice, nice town this is. The green. So we've got a Swedish flag in Dover, Delaware. We're at the green. And Dover is the capital of Delaware. And... the old State House, is this the green? It is the green. The old State House is here. We are on the, what is this, Bank Lane, looking west. Yeah, so we're about here. What is this Swedish, where was that Swedish place again? Was that over here? That was down here. It was to the north. So what is that? Delaware shops, gift shop. Okay, so for some reason there's a Swedish flag here. Just want to take. Oh, and it's gone. There we are. Sweden and the United States. We're going to guess this one with 2 seconds. 3 yards. There we are. Dover, Delaware. I've been to Delaware. I've driven past Dover. There's a big Air Force base here on, well, 13 and 1. I think I was on 13. Yeah, maybe I was on 1. No, I think it was on 1. And I know the President of the United States, here's Rehoboth Beach. For those of you that are interested, the President of the United States has a beach home that he spends a lot of weekends in Rehoboth Beach, Dewey Beach, Delaware. So he does spend a lot of time there. Joe Biden from the state of Delaware. Or actually, I think he's from Scranton, Pennsylvania. But anyway, that's where he's lived for many years, near Wilmington. All right, on to the next round. And we've got Comfort Bank, High Street. Feels like home. This does feel like home. This is an interesting small town. This is a feel of like a Texas town that I might have been to, but I'm not sure. This looks like Texas type of stone hill country is my first guess on this one. These are hand-picked locations too, which is pretty cool. I like this map. Comfort Pizza. Yep, there's A14A, Texas Bistro, Huckleberries. Wow, this is a pretty cool town. Carrington, 1893. Comfort Barbershops. Maybe this is Comfort, Texas. I don't know. There is such a town. Hotel Faust. We've got, okay, so High's Cafe and Store. The Elephant Story. We should have, yeah, there's the flag of the state of Texas and Comfort Antique Mall. So we're in Comfort. I think we're in Hill Country. That's just my guess. Comfortable. Comfort Pizza. This seems like a place, yeah, there's a lot of good places to grab a lunch in this old town of Comfort, Texas. So let's, with a minute and 20, let's go back to the beginning. And what road should we take here? See if there's any road signs. Maybe we go this way. And what do we have? I'm going to go in with a minute. What is that? 4 something. Texas. Ranch Road, 473. Tourist information. I'm thinking this is Hill Country, but maybe not. What do we have? We got an interstate sign, which is always helpful. 10. So San Antonio and Fredericksburg. So I think looking east, southeast, Fredericksburg. I know where that's been. I've been to San Antonio. I've been to this part of the country. This is another. There it is. There's Comfort. There's Fredericksburg. I've been to a place in Driftwood, Dripping Springs, Driftwood, called, what is that barbecue place called? The Salt Lick. I'll put that in the comments down below. You ever? It's such a great place. The barbecue, the food, fantastic place. Farm to Market Road. How about that? I think we're in front. Let's go back 8 seconds. Spent too much time talking about this. We're at 7th in front, so we are about there maybe. Oh, we're on the wrong street. Missed this by a point. Look at that. Wasting too much time talking about this, but I think the good thing about this game is that I've been to Delaware, I've been to Texas, I've been to these places. Man, Comfort, Texas, definitely a place I would highly recommend if you're in the San Antonio, Austin area. This is a place to visit if you're coming to the United States. Fredericksburg, another place, Austin and San Antonio, and the good old Salt Lick barbecue place in between Driftwood. Let's see if it's on there. There it is, the Salt Lick barbecue. Well worth the trip out there if you're in Austin to get some really, really good Texas barbecue. All right, so we've got Kentucky, another state I've been. I've been in the past couple years, been to Kentucky on East Main. The license plates, yeah, they're Kentucky. Sometimes you can have states that aren't. You know, you could have a state name in a different state on a business or whatever. But in any case, Faba's restaurant. Okay, I'm more exploring the restaurants. Maybe I'm hungry. Um, Kentucky Craft West Bank. What do we have on the sign here? We've got welcome. Okay, Georgetown, Kentucky. I've heard of Georgetown, Kentucky. I think it's in the south central part of Kentucky. We have characters, so do our wines. Kentucky Eagle. Oh, by the way, speaking of alcohol, Kentucky's got the Bourbon Trail. So again, another great place to visit. The Kentucky Bourbon Trail is between Louisville and Lexington. Lexington, a wonderful, wonderful place to visit. Georgetown, where are you? I was thinking it was around here somewhere, but I'm not sure. No, Georgetown's actually near Lexington. Didn't realize that. Horse country, by the way. Another, man, Georgetown. A lot of great towns in Kentucky. For those of you, we are at Maine. And what is this? The White Owl cigars. Um, there's Favas. Okay, so we're here. Let's go back to the beginning. Favas is to the right, so we are about here. My old Kentucky Foam Brewing Company. So you get a pint. Yeah, these are the things about small town America, folks, is that you're going to have breweries now that these, if you're into that, breweries, local. Um, it's a nice town. We've been to. So let me just see here. 30 seconds here. I'll show you where we've been. We've been to. I think Keeneland is down here, a race course somewhere. Keeneland, forget what it's called, but anyway, we've been to Lexington, Kentucky. Very, very home of the University of Kentucky. Very nice town. Frankfort is the capital of Kentucky here. Georgetown area to visit. The Bourbon Trail, Louisville, another great town. Fort Knox is where the gold. Bourbon Trail is in this part of Kentucky. So a lot of different bourbon distilleries in that area. Highly recommend it. You can look it up. Great place to visit. And you wouldn't think it sometimes. You hear Kentucky's like, why would I visit Kentucky? There's a lot of great things there. Veterans Memorial, little old town, Main Street. There is like every town, small town's got a Main Street. I would pretty much Center Point. Okay, it feels Midwest to me. Columbus Town Hall, Ruby's Bar. Insurance companies, so you always have insurance, small town insurance companies. Nelson's cabinets. All right, so this is gonna be a little more difficult to locate because this is real small town. Christopher Columbus. Wait a minute, almost looks like a Pennsylvania plate, but I know it can't be the way this is at a. Like Pennsylvania, maybe it is. Okay, post office. You can always go to the post office to find out where the heck you are in the United States. There's always one in a small town. And we are in Center Point, Iowa. The town of Center Point. I have been through Iowa. It's been many years. Driven on, I think it was Interstate 80. Look at that camo type of truck. You'll see that sort of stuff in small town America. There's always a bar, usually a church, and an insurance company. That's what you can count on, especially in the Midwest. I'm sitting here talking about this, and I forgot the town's name. Is it Center Point? Center Point. Well, this is going to be trying to find a needle in a haystack. So a lot of small towns in Iowa. Centerville. Sigourney. Center Point is going to be Could be College Springs. Could be. Not seeing it. I am so quiet because I'm trying to. This is Center Point. There we are. Um, 381 yards. Oh, we missed this by 2 points. Got it the last time. There's Hattie's. 2 bars. Ruby's Bar and Hattie's. Center Point, Iowa, off of the Avenue of the Saints. That to me seemed a little further west. This just seemed more towards the Great Plains, but I guess we're not that far away from Cedar Rapids. So I've been on Interstate 8. By the way, Iowa City, as I see this here, Interstate 8, I've been here. Iowa City, the home of the University of Iowa, and the Hawkeyes. So Iowa City will get off to the 5th and final round. Public Square, Stanton. That's it. There's an insurance. There's always insurance companies. Always seems Warren County. It could be Ohio, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Monmouth, Illinois is what it is. So I said Ohio, but we're in the square of Monmouth, I think, Illinois. The National Bank of Monmouth. Town Square, always should be a bar near the insurance company. Always American flags up. WRAM and WMOI, Prairie Radio Communications. Okay, so what I need to do is figure out. We gotta find some type of. Street, well, not necessarily street, but a state road or interstate that always does help. I guess I could go and look on the map for a minute and 30 seconds, but I don't know if that's going to be as productive with a large state like Illinois. This could be a fairly large town. Let's go. Let's see. Farm and home. We have here on that. There's always sometimes university flags or college flags, as we say, of your team. There is a university, Monmouth College. The only Monmouth I knew was in New Jersey, but in Illinois, I've only been through Chicago and through the northeast part of Illinois. All right, so this seems to be a fairly decent-sized small town. And I'm just going to, this is going to be a guess. Not really what I wanted to do. And here we are, Monmouth, west of Peoria. There we are, Monmouth, Illinois, at the Patent Block Grill and Brew Pub. Let's zoom out. Just kind of got lucky going from north to south. Not that far away from Center Point, Iowa, so maybe people in Center Point go to Monmouth College. But west of Peoria, not too far away from Interstate 74, near the Mississippi River. So it's 12 seconds. Let's see. We are east, west. So west should be about there, I think. 11 yards. There we go. On Broadway. Another major street, or major streets in small town. Not only do you have Broadway, but do you have Main Street? Does it Main and Broad? That's United States for you. Main Street and Broadway, and 5th Avenue, 4th Avenue, and this one's got C Street, D Street, E Street, F Street, G Street, H Street, I Street, and then it ends at Sunny Lane and the Buffalo 67 Steakhouse and Grill. So I really like this map. This is a good one. We missed a perfect score by 3 points. primarily for me talking. And besides Texas, were we? No, Iowa. We were west of the Mississippi. 3 east of the Mississippi, 2 west of the Mississippi. We went from Dover, Delaware, Georgetown, Kentucky, Monmouth, Illinois, Center Point, Iowa, and the great town of Comfort, Texas. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, if you're in Texas, visit the Salt Lick. If you're in Kentucky, visit the Bourbon Trail. If you're in Delaware, visit President Joe Biden in Rehoboth Beach. And out here in north of Cedar Rapids and west of Peoria, visit the Mississippi River, or Chicago, or Des Moines. A lot of great. This is, I think, might inspire me if I play this game. I think Small Town America might be a consistent game on this channel. I do like this. I know a lot of people around the world, enough of America. I don't play many American games, a lot of Finnish games, as you know. But hopefully it gives some insight into Small Town America and highlight some of the good things about the United States. And maybe this might inspire me to take, or us as a family, take a road trip throughout the United States in the upcoming year and vlog it. Need some great ideas for this channel. Want to take it to the next level of a lot of great content. Maybe the road trip of America, visiting some of these small towns that I play in this game could be an episode in a future all of the map game or video. With that said, if you did like this video, hit the like button, share this with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. As always, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.